Hello, students. So, today we are going to start with one of the very humorous poem named as Have You Ever Seen? The poet name has not been revealed, so the word anonymous is used. Now, before starting the poem, you should know that this poem is very humorous and why this is humorous. Because we know that in the English language, we see that one word has several meanings. When one word is used in different sentences, the meaning might be different of the same word, right? एक वर्ड के बहुत सारे मीनिंग होते हैं हमारे इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में. बस पोएट ने ये पोएम लिखते वक्त उन्हीं वर्ड्स को यूज करके ये पोएम को ह्यूमरस बनाया है. Now let's see further what are the words and how the poem is made humorous over here. As I always say that before analyzing the poem line by line, we will first recite it. So let's begin. Have you ever seen a sheet on a river bed or a single hair from a hammer's head? Has the foot of a mountain any toes? And is there a pair of garden hose? Does the needle ever wink its eye? Why doesn't the wing of a building fly? Can you tickle the ribs of a parasol or open the trunk of a tree at all? Are the teeth of a rake ever going to bite? Have the hands of a clock any left or right? Can the garden plot be deep and dark? And what is the sound of the birch bark? I'm sure that now you students will agree with me that these poems is used by making a single word having double meaning, right? So one word in English has several meanings and the poet has just used those words very intelligently and made the poem very humorous. To understand the poem, what exactly this is about, let's move ahead. Yeah, the first line, two lines of the poem says that, have you ever seen a sheet on a river bed? You know what river bed is? As you can see on the image first there. Yeah, where the river flows, that is a river bed. So, the poet is asking that, have you, as normally, at our home when where there is a bed we put a bed sheet, right? घर पर हम बेड पर एक बेड शीट लगाते हैं. तो क्या हम रिवर बेड को भी बेड शीट लगाते हैं? So here the poet is asking you a question. He is not expecting you to answer. He is just asking you several questions over here. You don't have to answer for that. तो घर पर जो हम शीट लगाते हैं बेड को, तो क्या हम रिवर बेड को भी शीट लगाते हैं? The poet is asking. Next, the question comes, or a single hair from a hammer's head. Yeah, you know what is a hammer's head? Yeah, can you see this upper part of the hammer? Yeah, that is known to be the head of the hammer. So, poet is asking, like a boy has hair on his head, or like a human has a hair on his head, why don't hammer also have a hair on his head? Understood what poet is asking? कि as a human हमारे head पर hairs है, तो hammer के head पर hair क्यों नहीं है? Going further, the third line says that, has the foot of a mountain any toes? Yeah, foot of the mountain means the base of the mountain. Okay, so the base of the mountain is known to be as a foot of a mountain. So what poet is asking over here, that this foot of the mountain, this is the foot, the lower part of the mountain is the foot. So this foot of the mountain has any toes? Because as a human being we have toe, right, on our foot. But even mountain has a foot, then does it have a toes also? The poet is asking. Here comes the next line. And is there a pair of a garden hose? Pair of a garden hose. Now what is garden hose? Garden hose is प्लांट्स को जो पानी देने के लिए हम पाइप यूज करते हैं, okay, that is known to be as a garden hose, okay, which pump the water and helps to water the plants, okay. But there is one more hose. Hose also means the pair of socks over here. So what the poet is saying, that here the hose that we are talking is into a pair, right? Socks या stockings are never sold single, right? They are always coming into a pair. आप हमेशा दो socks या दो stockings एक से ही purchase करोगे, right? तो क्या ये वाला hose जो है garden hose, ये भी pair होता है इसका? क्या इसका भी कोई एक another pair है? Here the poet is trying to be very humorous. So further, does the needle ever wink its eye? Yeah, what is the eye of a needle? This, from where we put the thread, right? This is known to be as a eye of a needle. Now, a human being can wink the eye, right? Wink matlab aankh marna, okay? So, can we just wink our eye? Yeah. So, if a needle has an eye, so can needle also wink its eye? So, moving ahead, why doesn't the wing of a building fly? Yeah, wing of a building means जैसे buildings में बहुत सारे जब sections होते हैं तो हम उसे A, B, C, D ऐसे या कोई नाम के basis पे recognize करने के लिए एक word दे देते हैं, right? So that is known to be as a wing of a building. But even birds have a wing, right? But birds can fly with those wings, right? Birds can fly with those wings. But can building fly with those wings? No, right? So can you tickle the ribs of a parasol? Tickle means gudgudi karna. Okay, so can you tickle the ribs of a parasol? To understand this, you need to know what is parasol. Can you see this web-like structure in the umbrella? Yes, that is known to be as a parasol which supports the umbrella. Okay, and you already know what ribs are. Yes, these are the ribs. So when I tickle, जब मैं इन ribs को गदगदी करूंगी तो obviously you will feel very ticklish. So if an umbrella has its ribs, so if I tickle these ribs, are they going to feel ticklish? That is what the poet is asking you. I don't want your answers, but I'm sure that you are answering sitting there at home. Yeah? So moving ahead, or open the trunk of a tree at all. What does the word trunk mean? In case of a tree, trunk means the main part of the tree from which these branches grow. Na? This main part of the tree is known to be as trunk. And one more trunk is there. Trunk is also a box kind of structure which is used for storage. Okay. So, we can open this trunk to store something inside. Right. So, poet is asking, can we open this trunk also to store something inside? Yeah, students, can we do that? Okay, so moving ahead. Are the teeth of a rake ever going to bite? Now, teeth of a rake. Rake is this particular object which is used to clean the outer garden. Okay, grass वगैरह को clean करने के लिए outer garden में ये rake का use किया जाता है. Okay, so these things are there, no? This, yeah, that is known to be as a teeth of this particular rake. So this teeth of the rake, can they bite? Because as a human, we can bite through our teeth, right? So even rake has a teeth, so can rake bite through that teeth? The poet is asking. Moving ahead, have the hands of a clock any left or right? Now, you all have seen the clock, right? What are the hands of the clock? This. घड़ी के जो कांटे होते हैं हम उसे hands of the clock बोलते हैं. But human hand को हम identify कर सकते हैं as a left hand, as a right hand. So can we identify the hands of the clock also as left and right? No, my dear students, we cannot do that. And the reason we cannot do that is because the hands of the clock goes 360 degree. अब आपके हाथ 360 डिग्री घूमेंगे क्या? आप जरा चेक करके मुझे बताइए. No. So that's the reason we can identify our hands as left and right. But the clock hands cannot be identified as left and right. But. The poet is not asking us the answers. He is just questioning us. He is asking us to think upon this English language. Can the garden plot be deep and dark? Yeah, so this is a garden plot, right? So can this plot be deep and dark? जैसे कि एक मूवी में एक plot means a story which has been there. Okay, that plot and planning can be deep, can be dark, it can have emotions, it can have plannings, right? So even a garden plot or a land plot is there, as you can see on the screen, right? So even this plot has the deepness, the darkness, the stories, and the planning behind it. You know the answer, students. Can this plot have the darkness and the deepness? No, it cannot. And what is the sound of the birch bark? Now, what is birch? Birch is one kind of tree, okay? And this outer cover of the birch tree, when this shells out or starts shelling, it is known to be as a birch bark, okay? But you have also seen dogs barking. The sound how they shout. That is one kind of barking, right? So what poet is asking? What is the sound of the birch bark? Yeah, if dogs can bark, then even birch has a bark. So can birch also bark like a dog? Can the tree do that? No, it cannot. So here we are done with the poem. I hope you all understood the poem and found it very humorous, just like I did it, and I enjoyed it while going through this poem. And I'm sure the poet had thought really very good. His imagination power must be really good. Then only he was able to write this poem. So, moving ahead with the glossary part, much of the meanings are already discussed while explaining the poem, but still we'll go through the glossary ones. A river bed means nothing but the bottom part of the river. Hammer, आप सब जानते हो. हथौड़ा जो हम नेल पुट करने के लिए यूज करते हैं. It is a heavy metal top with one flat side. Foot of the mountain, the lower part of the mountain, as I already told. A garden hose, a long tube which is used to water the plants. A hose is an old-fashioned socks as well. Okay? A needle eye means the hole from which you put the thread. A wing of a building, आप जानते हो the various sections of a main part of a building is known to be as a wing of a building. A trunk means the a boot of car, और जो मैंने आपको बताया जिसे हम store करने के लिए use करते हैं. A trunk of a tree, you already know the main part from which the branches grow. Birch bark, a hard substance that covers a birch tree. And to bark also means a loud sound that the dogs create. So here we are done with the meaning and the poem, and very soon I am going to come up with the appreciation of the poem. So by that time, stay tuned. Also subscribe to the channel so that when the next video is updated, you will get the notification for the same. Thank you so much for all your time. Thank you once again.